Hello everyone, once again welcome to my IT channel. Today I came with one roleplay explanation. It happens in children's hospital and the scenario is you see the parent of a 3-year-old girl who has been brought to the emergency department because she has chest tightness, wheezing and difficulty breathing. You are assessing her in triage and have just taken her vital signs. The child is not present for the discussion. So what are the things you have to analyze in this scenario? This is a pure neon case because they have given you are assessing her in triage and have just taken her vitals. That means you have already seen the patient and you know the patient already. So this is the particular non-case scenario. And another one more thing, you are talking to baby's parent. The child is not present for the discussion. So what are things you have to ask or prepare before starting role play? You have to ask baby's name, mother's name as well. So how you can just ask during role play, how may I address you and your baby, or how may I address you and your baby. Example, if they have given like you can call me Rose and my baby is Olive. So just write it in the paper, Rose in caps lock and Olive like small letter, because you are going to call or address the mother like many times, not the baby. You will mention only 1 or 2 times the baby's name. So Rose is your mother's, Rose is the mother's name. The next part is you have to go through all tasks and you have to underline important tasks. You can utilize the paper by underlining, or you can write over the paper, or whatever you want you can write over there within these 3 minutes. Everything how to be made ready, it is like which is easy for you to present in a smooth manner. Example, this is a non-case, so what you have to do during preparation time itself, you have to write the first task above the first task, like introduction sentence. Well, Miss Olive, thank you. So just you can write thank you, thank you Miss Rose, then hyphen. So the remaining things you can fill it up when you start the conversation. And how we can start the conversation here. The first task is find out more information about child symptoms, duration, possible trigger, changes in severity, treatment given, previous occurrence, etc. So what are things it's given in the bracket? Don't skip. You have to ask each and everything, but not in a single questions. You can just make it like 2 or 3 questions. Okay, and then how we can start it. Well, Miss Rose, thank you for allowing me to examine Olive. I have taken her vital signs. Before going further, may I ask you some questions regarding Olive's symptoms? Then after getting permission, you can go to the questions. How long she has the symptoms, and could you please tell me, is there any possible triggering factor of her condition? So the answer will be, sister, actually it's being for a month, and I have noticed that whenever she's exposed with the cold, she's getting the same symptoms. Then you can ask the next question. Thank you, Rose. I would like to ask you, is there any changes in the severity of your baby's condition? Have you noticed anything like unusual? Or what is the treatment you have provided her at home? Then the answer will be always the severity will be the same. I have noticed the same. It's just like mild to moderate, but this time it became severe. That's why I brought her to the hospital, and I have given the treatment like a normal nebulization, like home remedies, nothing else. Then the last question will be, so one more question I would like to ask you, that when the previous occurrence happened. So the answer will be, as I mentioned you, it was like 1 month ago. Okay, so with that, we have finished the first task. The second question is explore further relevant details about child, like general health, recent illness, any medications, family history of asthma, hay fever, and eczema. So you can ask that, okay, Rose, I would like to ask you some more question about her general health, whether she has any conditions or is she on any long-term medications. Then the answer will be no, really not. She don't have any other conditions. Then you can ask that, do you have any family history of asthma, hay fever, eczema? So the answer may be no, we don't have any family history of such conditions. Then, well, The next task is give examination findings like condition stable, all vital signs are normal, mild wheeze, no cause of concern. Outline next step, assessment by doctor, possible need for test or further investigation, initial diagnosis, discussion about treatment, etc. So what is nothing but you are going to give your examination result and the future treatment. Tell that, well, Miss Rose, thank you for your answering. So about my examination, I could say that your baby's condition is stable now. All her vitals are normal. She has only mild wheeze. There's nothing to be worried. And what is the next step? We are planning. The doctor will come and assess Olive, and maybe he will order for further tests or some investigations to rule out some conditions. After the diagnostic evaluation, he will provide you with the exact diagnosis, and he will discuss regarding the future treatment as well. Is that okay? So like that, you can just sum up. Then resist request for diagnosis. If you see the term resist, that means you are say no, but you could not say no in Oet role play. They have given that not your role, symptoms consistent with asthma, but doctor to make diagnosis. Asthma is difficult to diagnose at young age or early stage. Find out any other question. So of course the question may be, so we can ask, do you have any concern? So the mother may ask you, could you please tell me what happened for my baby? What is her diagnosis? Then you can tell that, oh, Miss Rose, I'm really sorry to tell you that this is not my role. I'm not the authorized person to diagnose the symptoms, but I could say that Olive's symptoms are similar to asthma. But the doctor is the one who will diagnose her condition, and I can say that asthma is difficult to diagnose at young or early stages, but no need to worry. After all diagnostic evaluations, he will explain you in detail. How does that sound? So like that you can ask. Then we can ask another one more question. Do you have any more concern? The last task is reassure parent about waiting time, not very busy, number of doctors available, likely to be seen soon, quick exam with doctor, enabling treatment with salbutamol inhaler, etc. Establish parents' consent to return to waiting room. So we can, the question from mother may be, how long I have to stay here to see the doctor? So you can tell that I'm assuring you that it won't take more time because it's not very busy time. We have number of doctors available at this moment. Let me check and I will get the doctor as early as possible so that he can have quick examination, and we will start the treatment most probably with the salbutamol inhaler. Is that all right? So the answer will be yeah, of course. Then you can tell that. So I hope I have clarified all your doubts. So if you don't have any other question, Miss Maria, could you please wait in the waiting room along with the Olive, and I will get doctor and I will come to you soon. Thank you. So with that, we can wind up the conversation. So always just take care when you are talking to parent. The names should not be interchanged, or the gender should not be interchanged. Here you can see that they have given the term like you have just taken her vital signs. That means the female baby. So you have to be careful whenever you are doing the presentation. And reassurance is important. Always you have to be like in a positive way. Always the reassurance are important. So these are all the things you have to take care. And the noun case, if you know that is the noun case, just write the same thing what I told you about the first task. Well, Miss Rose, thank you for. Okay, so you will not forget that it is a noun case. I hope these explanations are helpful for you. Try in the same manner and practice it with your friends and do well. And if you go to my YouTube channel, in the playlist speaking, you could see many role plays. And if you join with my WhatsApp group or Telegram group, which is there, the link is given in the description, you will get recent exam questions for practice. Also, if you want to join with my online academy, in the description box, it has been given all details. You can contact in that WhatsApp number. And if you want to order the guides for all 4 modules, you can just approach us through that WhatsApp number as well. Okay, we will see you with another one for me.